What's up? Georgie Cooper in the house. I'm chilling right now. I'm chilling. Let's get this phone down to an acceptable level. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little lower. There we go. That's pretty good. Yes, live and in living color. It's 7:48 Pacific Standard Time, babies. Excuse me, excuse me. This water is no, I already have 3 moderators. But I'll keep you in mind, Georgie, if one of them drops out. Oh, thank you, Neb. I had a great time with Jesse. You know, he's just a fucking troll. You know, that's all he is. What up, Zoom? I got Zoom, the best in the biz. I mean, we got already a weird person in the stream. 3 plates, Tommy. What up? I mean, Earthquake was a big boy. I mean, you know, you just got to learn to play with Jesse, and then, you know, it's really not anything I couldn't handle. Give me $50 and I'll do 20 push-ups. I don't take requests. What is this, roast battle? I don't smoke weed, brother. I'm straight edge. I mean, Jesse Lee Peterson, he's an interesting guy, but it was fun to be on the show. You know, I get his humor. Well, you got to pay if you wants to see something in particular. A lot of people say I look like John Cena. I'll take that. He's a good-looking guy. Who are you? Well, that's a little personal, isn't it, Amanda? Let's talk Hitler. I mean, I'm Jewish. I don't really want to talk about Hitler, to be honest with you, but, you know, I mean, the guy could draw a crowd, no doubt about that. I am a stand-up comic in Los Angeles, California. I'm a paid regular at the Comedy Store in West Hollywood, California. So, yeah, I mean, he was a big boy, Earthquake. And shalom, shalom. I know I'm just trying to, be the king of content. I do know Shane Gillis. We're not like good friends or anything. It is a Sting mask, yes, indeed. The free. I don't. Really, no one bothers me in these streams, to be honest with you. So, I do have an insight in pro wrestling. But if you really want to see a good Earthquake moment, it's on YouTube where he did a sumo wrestling match in Japan. I forget the guy's name, Kota or Koti or something. And it got real because the Asian guy couldn't move. He was under the name, his real name, John Tenta. So he started kicking him for real. And you could hear the microphone pick up Tenta saying something along the lines of, "Hey, motherfucker, you want to go real? I'll go real too." And then it got real. Yes, Triple H kicked me out of a limo once. Yeah, no, I know. I just saying it's a lot of people. I was just turned on to that Well, some of those sumo guys are legit, but I don't imagine any of them beating Andre. But some of them weighed more than Andre, to be honest with you. Some of them are 500-600 pounds legit. I have met Norm Macdonald. He's a great guy. Probably one of my top 5 Comedy Store moments. Hello. Was when he came into the room about 2 in the morning in the original room. Shalom, shalom. And he asked whoever was in the booth to go up. And he went up, and just little by little, the room started filling up at 2 in the morning. Waitresses who had just gotten off, managers, everyone came in to watch him, and he was fucking killing. Who do I know? Well, we got a lot of Hitler fanatics in the room tonight. I don't support either, to be honest with you. Yeah, I saw I think a documentary. It might have been on YouTube about the life of a certain like sumo wrestling dojo, I guess it would be, a school. And man, it was. Wait, Hitler liked hockey? What was your wrestling character? No, I just know a lot of wrestlers. I know many wrestlers in AEW. I know many in WWE. And now that he's made the situation right, I'm good friends with Magnum TA, baby. I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, so. Oh, inappropriate. Are you trying to troll? You got to come up with something better than that. Um, a lot of demands. Guys, I don't do requests unless you pay the money, honey. You cheap bastards. Well, whatever it wasn't funny. I spoke with Norm many a time at the Comedy Store. Not really, I don't think. I mean, but I don't know that, to be honest with you. So, I did find Bob Saget funny. I didn't find him funny on Full House. Um, well, he got into a horrible car accident in the prime of his career. I'm about 6'2", Champagne. Bob Saget was not the worst. I'll tell you who else I know when you hit the like and subscribe button, baby. No, I'm not going to reverse you on Google. I don't care enough to know about you, to be honest with you. I mean, I appreciate you're in here, but I'm not going to reverse anybody in a fucking YouTube stream. Yeah, I mean, Bob Saget, Bob Saget's a lot like, you know, Jay Leno. Jay Leno has a dirty side of him that very few people see. I don't think Bob Saget was murdered. I only give shout outs for super chats. Well, I don't know if that's good or not, Scott, but I guess I appreciate it. Yeah, hit the like and sub. Uh, so, uh, are you my burger? There's some freaks in this stream tonight. Hitler talk, free Palestine. Uh, Oh, 100%. He was incredibly dirty. That's probably another, no problem. No need to say sorry. It was just if I do that for free for you, then everyone, hey, shout this out, do a joke, bounce the ball off your nose, you know, um, is, um, Jorge, I don't even know, time to die, Muty. See, that's just because you're subbing. Just because you're subbing. I do know Dave Chappelle. Um, so... but Magnum TA was, basically my generation's John Cena. And, well, that's $5 for that, Amanda. Um, well, I don't know if Lex Luger's able to walk now. So, can you show that neon light? Full throttle? I mean, all right, but it gets bright. This is just for you. Here we go. Now, this is very low power, but here it is, full power. Do you guys like it like that better? love what you do. Your comedy is awesome. Thank you very much. I'll do what I want, Moses. You don't like how I talk on my stream? Beat it. No problem, no problem. Angola. Wow, we've got a fan from Angola. I love Neon. I love Neon. Yeah, the narcissist, the total package. Um, yeah, I'm not going to tell Joe Rogan to quit. Do you listen? I listen to Cornets, and I listen to Conrad's a little bit. Geez, we got some freaks in here tonight. Uh, Joe Rogan's always been nice to me. Um, Let me see. No, it's a Nike shirt. Nike. I played the mothership a couple months ago. As soon as I walked into the green room, he got up, gave me a big hug, was very nice to me. So I got nothing but love for Joe Rogan. And he has helped a lot of comics. I performed at the mothership once on Brian Holtzman's Thursday night show. And I do have a black Nike shirt. I had a great set, to be honest with you. I know my eyes are wonky in the glasses, but I can't read without my glasses, so deal with it. I can appreciate that you guys have criticisms of my stream, but how many rooms do they have at the mothership? Just two, the little boy and the big boy. Well, you sound real Robbie, like you eat corn the long way. Hello! Start your own sitcom. I wish it was that easy. Oh, come on now. You can do better than that, Ghost. I guarantee you I get more pussy than you. Trust me on that one. Anyway, I don't mind people who have criticisms. I did know that about Nick. This is actually a Nimeth Brothers hoodie, to be honest with you. Yes, I definitely need my glasses. Sitcoms are reality shows are the big, more or less, it is a comedy channel. I agree with that dude. I mean, I do okay. Let's just say that. I do okay. Jeff A., I don't know what you're saying. Hefe. You can also watch me on Joey Diaz podcast, and it's a very easy episode to remember. Episode 666. Well, I take criticism from anyone who's doing better than me. So I do work out. I don't tell jokes in here. So if you're looking for like knock-knock jokes, I work in Los Angeles, California. Parents' money. What about it? What about it? You sound like Mike Rowe. Hey, I'll take that. He works a lot. So that is a compliment in my eyes. I mean, for 56, I look pretty good. You got to pay for the jokes, baby doll. I just, this is a stream of consciousness stream. I'm very dry and sarcastic. What's your favorite thing in the world, Earl? I do not like Jackie Marling's comedy, but I liked him the best on Stern. Like he was a good wing sidekick. Can I have your water bottle? You may not. I do have a great bedtime story voice. Yeah, I call a lot of people baby doll. You sound like Charles Grodin. I love Charles Grodin. Hello from El Paso, Texas. I I own a Walgreens in El Paso, Texas. Thank you very much. I like the old comedy like Don Rickles, Foster Brooks, Norm. But Patrice was great. I just if you're asking me who I personally like more, it's absolutely Norm. I mean, Patrice is great. I mean, everyone cites him as an amazing comic. I never really got into him, to be honest with you. But I never really got into fucking like Bill Hicks either. 100% on the lube. Some of my neighbors make P. Diddy seem stingy on the lube. Yeah, Burr's great. Hefe, you're kind of boring, to be honest with you. But I just gave you the attention you're seeking, so who's the idiot? Yeah, Norm was absolutely the best deadpan comic, along with Stephen Wright. Ron White is awesome to me. He offered me marijuana once at the dog park. I declined. Yeah, Taking Care of Business. I love that. That's a kind of an under the radar Jim Belushi movie. Probably, well, Hefe, here's the thing. It's what time is it right now? 8:04. There's about 5,000 other streams going on right now on YouTube. So if you don't like this stream, there's a little X in the corner of your screen. You hit X and you leave the stream. Well, then don't listen to the stream, bro. You think I care if you're in here or not? Like, thank God we'll never meet in public. So beat it. But on your way out, hit the like and subscribe button, bitch. But I'll talk to him. He's trolling, but I don't mind. I mean, I'm trying to be consistent. Are there times I don't feel like streaming, but I do it anyway? Sure. You'll always be my bitch. I just made you respond to me, you butt nugget. I mean, I'm okay, Amanda. I'm not for everyone. I don't give jokes away, Brian. You got to pay for a joke. You don't go into a comedy club and get to listen for 10 minutes for free. And then, all right, it's pretty good. So, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely think that, obviously I'm a smaller channel. I'm not a stand-up guy, to be honest with you. And he's always very nice to me when I see him at the Comedy Store. I never got the idolization that he gets, but he's a nice guy. Am I popular? Obviously, with just 44 people in the stream, I am not. But, I have grown my channel in under a year double. I think around this time last year, I had, 1,200 subscribers. Now I have close to 2,900. So, Prophets of Truth, I'm a little bit of a mixture of that. Yeah, I like Stanhope as a person. I like him more as a person than a comic. I don't know. I just never really got into him. Kill Tony is funny. You just lost me on that one. I mean, I don't find it funny, like in terms of, oh my God, that's a really good joke. I mean, I've rarely said that, but I don't watch it a lot, to be frank. I've got 5 appearances on Kill Tony, and I don't think I can remember one good joke. It's the Gong Show. It's actually better when it's bad. So, I do not have an OnlyFans. People have asked me. I do have an amazing dick pic, but you got to be consistent on OnlyFans, and I'm not going to post naked pictures of myself. I mean, maybe for the money, honey. Yeah, I mean Dana Gould is very funny. I have appeared on Kill Tony 5 times. Um, I mean, Hinchcliffe is, he's a salesman. Like, he makes every fan or hater, he's the perfect guy. People are going to hate watch him, and then fans are going to watch him because they love him. So that's like the perfect host to have on a show like Kill Tony. I'm in Los Angeles, California. Can you do some Tommy Moore? Moses, I don't just do impressions for free, baby. You got to show me the money, honey. Well, I mean, Earl's got a black iPhone case. I don't like it, see? I give you a little freebie there. I give you a little freebie. I mean, listen. I mean, Kill Tony is it's a phenomenon, but it's like everything. Shit comes and goes. I mean, Roast Battle was a big show at one point. Got 5 seasons of or 3 seasons of American television. Two in the UK by the guy I beat. Okay, and now it's barely a thing anymore. On Adult Swim, I was on The Jellies by Tyler the Creator. I went 5-1, no 4-1, excuse me, on television in Roast Battle. All my battles, I believe, are still on ComedyCentral.com. I don't know why anyone would go on that website after how they treated me, but I went 4-1 on television. I beat Jesse Joyce, Tom Ballard, K. Trevor Wilson, Jimmy Carr, and I lost to my good friend Sarah Tiana. So, well, thank you. I do have a good comedy voice. I did battle Boone. Boone Shakalaka was my very first roast battle opponent. I've never roast battled Andrew Dice Clay, but I'm friends with Andrew Dice Clay. I'm friends with his 2 sons, Dylan and Max, who have a very good music band. I forget what it's called, but it's a very good band. So Dice is awesome. He was one of the reasons I got into comedy. Welcome back. Are you following podcast? No, I don't really know what that is. I do like water. Why do rabbits have quiet sex? Because they got cotton balls. Oh, I don't know who that is. Port Fairlane was kind of a bomb, but I mean, Boone was very hard. He's probably one of my more difficult roast battles because all he kept looking at me, going, "Who does your hair? Your mama?" And what do you say to that? Like, I'm a rebuttal guy. What's 12 inches long and wide? Not a goddamn thing. What's the difference between pussy and a cat? A cat'll scratch you, but a little pussy ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah, I like Fort Fairlane, but it did not do very well. What up? I have family from Ireland, Irish Catholic family, of course. Okay, I don't know. You feel free to plug your band. I don't mind if people plug their projects. 100%, 100%. If she has AIDS, I mean, it's a little early in the strain to be talking about AIDS. I got AIDS, visual AIDS, so I got hit in the head with a film projector. So yes, we all miss Boone. Most of us believe that Boone Shakalaka is deceased. So yeah, I know PrEP. That's crazy now that you can take a pill and just blast into anybody. Fuck yeah, I love that. Hello. What did you think about the Dice Man shows? His stand-up shows. Um, I mean, he was great. I saw him at the Wiltern, I think in like '89. It was awesome. Um, Earl did an AIDS show about a month ago. Do you ever get tips at the Comedy Store? I'm maybe the only comic in the last 5 to 10 years at the Comedy Store. I've gotten tips several times on stage in the main room. The last time I got about $200 from this rich guy just throwing me money, honey. He was super chatting me live and in the flesh. So, well, I don't think you could tell that to the Kevin Peter Hall, who played the Predator in the movie. He died in 91 of a blood transfusion. So, I mean, I remember when I was a kid, we'd give blood at school, and sometimes they would just like jab the needle in everyone. I'm like, even back then, I was like, I don't know if this is very healthy or not. Um, so I don't want to get too deep into AIDS talk because then they strike your channel. Um, Justin Rowe, creator of Rick and Morty. I would love to be on Rick and Morty. That would be fun. You are wrong on that. Kind of. We're both right. Van Damme played the Predator for like a week or two, and then he broke his ankle in the suit. And then Arnold and others wanted someone more physically domineering, I guess you would say. And in came Kevin Peter Hall, who I think stood at 7'1", I believe. He wasn't that muscular, but he wasn't skinny either. It's not like he was Manute Bol, so he was the perfect choice, really. Do I do stand-up comedy? To a comic who's done stand-up comedy for 25 years, that question hurts. Well, I mean, social media makes TikTok people think they're stand-ups. Go to a show where a TikTok person's doing stand-up. Um, yes, he did play the helicopter pilot. He was also in The Wildlife as a strip club bouncer. Um, what else was he in? Harry and the Hendersons, I believe. I mean, it was cool how they threw him a bone in Predator to be the helicopter pilot. And he took my saying, "What the fuck? Um, why are we hating on TikTok comics? Because they suck. They're not comics. Anyone can be funny for 1 minute in a video. Now you got to be funny for 35 to 45 to an hour. So that ain't happening." Don't touch the girls. I told you, don't touch the girls. Uh, something don't. There's something weird about that Jay Leno story, man. I don't know, man. Just something don't smell right. That he got all banged up and bruised in some shitty hotel. Um, oh, come on now. And you know what? Even if you didn't think I was funny, I don't really care. Like, I want you to think I'm funny, but like, no comic in the world is ever gonna have 100% of the people who see them think they're funny. I saw a guy walk out of George Carlin after 8 minutes, my buddy, and I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" He's like, I'm gonna go get some pussy." Uh, yes, Steve Vai, the Blues movie. That's kind of an under the radar Ralph Macchio movie. But my favorite Ralph Macchio movie, to be honest with you, isn't any of the Karate Kids or Crossroads or My Cousin Vinny. Zoom knows what I'm about to say. It's Up the Academy, a great 80s raunch comedy starring Tom Poston, Antonio Fargas. Um, yeah, but some don't. That's a little weird to me. Um, and the Arab kid in that movie was so funny, and I don't think he ever was in another movie. Kind of like the guy with the bowl cut in My Bodyguard. That kid had the best comedy timing. Hey, check under the desk. You can get hepatitis from the fresh boogers. Um, And I don't think that kid ever. I tried to track him down for my podcast. I think he sells like real estate in Chicago. Can you guys help me out? Look him up. What was that kid's name? Let's look up My Bodyguard. You know, I have ADD, so when I film, I think it was Tom something. Let's look up this kid's. All right, 1980, My Bodyguard. Well, the full movie is on YouTube. That's kind of cool. All right, what was this kid's name? Paul Quant was his name. Paul Quant is Carson. And he literally was in one movie, My Bodyguard. And I think he sells insurance or something. Born November 2nd, 1966. That checks out. He was 12 years old. That's crazy to me that someone that funny can be just do one film and out. What movies am I in? I'm in Benchwarmers with Rob Schneider. I'm in Real Rob on Netflix. I'm in I'm Dying Up Here on Showtime. I'm in the Jellies cartoon on Adult Swim, HBO Max, and the Cartoon Network. I'm on Roast Battle, and, you know, that's about it. No, I would not service either Andy or Anderson. Well, I remember once, I won't say, yes, I was in the 38 special video, The Sound of Your Voice. I remember in regards to Jay Leno, let's just say someone from my past was working on something with him. And she told him, my boyfriend has a Dodge Hellcat. And he took her into some area of the garage. He goes, you mean like these? These. He had multiple Dodge Hellcats. Good for Jay Leno. You know, he never spent his Tonight Show money. He kept that and bankrolled it. And he only spends like his stand-up money. Yes, I am part of the SAG union. I've been a SAG member since 1988. I've been in commercials and whatnot. I do have a deep voice. EA Sports. It's in the game. That's a freebie for you guys. I don't know. I just think he, you know, I mean, how much, do you know how much money he makes on just Tonight Show residuals, plus whatever his, you know, salary was? I mean, he's good. He's doing good. And, you know, I'm sure, like, he plays a comedy club in Hermosa Beach where I'm sure they pay him a couple grand just for a couple minutes. So, you know, Jay Leno doing all right. And craft services are the, and I'm Dying Up Here. They liked me so much they would let me make my own sandwiches in the craft services truck, and no one's allowed in there other than the chefs. But you know, people like me because I'm a nice guy. I don't know, Kevin. Plenty have tried. No one's ever gotten the best of me in this stream. So good luck, baby doll. And if you want to pull up, come to the Comedy Store Saturday night, 10:30, main room. I doubt you got the balls. Probably Rob Schneider and my cousin RFK Jr. Now I'm straight edge. So you got to learn to spell first before you roast me, you illiterate fuck. Well, yeah, I guess I do have Joe's. I think I have an old phone number of Joe's. He switches his number from what I understand. So, you know, I have an old phone number. Trust me. Well, you know, he won't put me on his comedy show, but he might answer. Who knows, though? You know, I can't You know, I mean, maybe if he would have had me on his comedy show, he would have gotten more votes. I mean, when I lose out on a gig to Mike Binder, that's when I wave the white flag. And you can see me on Fight TV when I was on the roast of Ric Flair, and they gave me this doll as payment. The model number 1 of 1, Earl Skakel, wrestling doll. Thank you very much. And of course, no stream is complete without a Kamala, the Ugandan giant. I have an old phone number, to be honest with you. And for you hockey freaks in the room, there's a Pierre-Luc Dubois pen. Gone but not forgotten. I mean, I've known Mike for a while now. I mean, he's always nice to me, but, you know, he never has me on his Mike Binder and Friends show, so I guess we're not friends. Not raw. I probably do have Jeff's number in my phone. That would have been the ultimate insult. You don't have their number. If you did, you would. Like what? Do you guys speak English in here? You illiterate fools. I don't understand what you're saying, Derek. What is fake? RFK Jr. is my first cousin. You don't think I have his phone number? Were you on? No, I was at an XPW show. Call Rob. I don't really care if you believe me or not. I worked with Rob Schneider for 4 years, you Momo. Yeah, I'm not doxing anyone. You don't think I have Rob's number? Worked with him for 4 years, was on his TV show on Netflix. I did do yoga today. I had a few girls talk to me after class because, like I said, I'm the only straight guy in the room. I still have the same number, I think. I'm very happy, to be honest with you. What depresses me is talking to people like you, to be completely honest. No, Dominic, we don't talk about the gay stuff in here. Come on, man, have some respect, have some class. Do you have any gay friends? Well, I do live in an all-gay building, so I do. I would hope they would consider me a friend. Would you like to be my friend? I live in West Hollywood, so I have a very, very gay-friendly friend group. Yeah, yoga is the best. I'm starting to feel it. I take it now Monday through Friday, and I'm really vibing it. I was not on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Yeah, but they do it almost in jest. And they all have hot girlfriends, like, I can't say that word, bag hags. So they always try and hook me up. No way they ask wearing that sweater. Okay, I don't know what that means. Don't worry about it, Acton. Don't worry about it. Put it this way, I don't have to worry where my next meal is coming from, baby. You guys with the questions tonight. Not at all. I don't care if someone's gay or straight, He is my first cousin. He is my Dad's brother's son. There you go. I'm surprised that question has not been asked earlier. I mean, listen, all my gay friends constantly try and set me up with their girlfriends. So, I'm good. Yeah, dumpster's free. Her jail pays to. I don't know what's going on in this stream tonight, but you guys must be on the fentanyl or something. Um, oh my God, Jobu, come on now. We don't talk like that about women in this stream. I mean, that's a weird group in here tonight. I'll be honest with you there. Uh, I don't know what that is. VSM. I'm going to say no. Well, some of my friends didn't know how fentanyl worked, and now they're dead. So, yowza. This subject of the conversation is whatever you want it to be. We really, well, this crowd's a little weak tonight. I mean, the trolls are weak. The questions are not the best. Thank God some of the OGs are in here. But, that's the problem with getting a bunch of new subscribers is that you attract the freaks, the trolls. I only hunt for pussy. But I don't hunt animals. Although a couple ex-girlfriends ago, she was a whale. Hello. I've never been to Toronto, been to Montreal just for laughs a few times. And no, I'm not related to Charles Grodin. Well, it's one of those things with fentanyl where, by the time cocaine gets made in, say, Colombia, and by the time it gets to your nostril in Los Angeles, you don't know what it's been stepped on with. So, that'd be about $1,000. And that's a starting point. Oh, we don't do the Jesus talking here, man. Come on. Whoa. I never have, so not for a second. We don't do the racial humor in here, Derek, so watch your P's and Q's, please. I didn't get a birthday or a Christmas present this year. I'm a lone wolf. My dog is my best Christmas present, to be honest with you. Well, apparently Jesus didn't love the guy who had to jump off the Trade Center on Tower 2, 9/11. Where was Jesus then? On his lunch break? Shit. Earl is my pronoun. We got to get Bert Perkins back in here. Hello. That's a tough one, man. Whew. No, I was raised in Los Angeles. Oh, Seven Ghosts. You can do better than that. I literally heard that in the 3rd grade. God damn, you guys are very unfunny tonight, to be frank. Yes, I should try and be a voiceover actor. I was raised in the IE, yeah, Riverside, Ontario. Good for you. I've done the Ontario Improv many a time. No, I think it was the guy from the Village People's brother who was the first person to jump. They matched it to an outfit his brother, I think the Alex Riley, he played the military guy in the Village People. They believe his brother was the first person to jump. What up, Cold Sea? We're just doing a nice tight, friendly stream. We got some freaks in the stream tonight. But that's all right. I am not stoned. I'm straight edge. I think, there's ageism in comedy. There's definitely, I think I've experienced that. But thank you, Seven Ghosts. I'm doing my best. I don't know what people think when they go into a stream, what they're going to get. But with me, what you see is what you get. So, excuse me. I'm getting a little tired. RFK Jr. is a Skakel at 100%. Yeah, wrestlers were freaks. Hercules, that's not very funny. Has comedy been your entire career? For the most part, I started off in commercials in 1988, and then it's been a long ride. What's a Skakel? That's a loaded question, baby. A Skakel is many things to many people. Let me turn the heat off. Time out. I'm going to, some of the questions are so bad in here, I've got to have an energy drink just to deal with you guys the last 12 minutes. Your mother was a lot lizard. Oh, Dr. Nova, come on now. You're not turning on me, are you? A Tony Pena 9-iron, I believe. Derek, you've already asked that question. We don't, why are you not married? Well, that opens up a can of worms in this stream. I did have a fiance over the pandemic. And so I came close. But, it did not happen. Oh, thank you, Moses. She really was. Oh, Axel, come on now. I mean, I can just tell by your screen name you get no pussy. If it was raining pussy, you get hit in the head with a dick. You saved a lot of money not getting married. Well, there's a few ways to look at that. That's happened to me twice. Okay. Well, see, me and Axel can play with each other. Axel's a good troll. I got a bagel for you, Holmes. Hello. So I'll probably be single forever, but I'm okay. I believe you can be alone in life, but not lonely. I mean, Trump is, he's a salesman. Well, Jamster, that's a little personal, isn't it? Who knows? Who knows? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I've got some thoughts on that, but, without her here to defend herself, I don't like talking about it. I think in any breakup, it's the old saying, there's my side, her side, and then the truth. So, I hope not, Moses. I do have a voice for radio. EA Sports. It's in the game. And I don't talk bad about exes, so, because you never it never makes you feel better. And it just makes you look like you were the problem. So now I know in this particular case, the other person does not subscribe to that theory, but she hasn't turned one person against me, not one. So, you know, I can live with that. 100%. Well, listen, during if the pandemic didn't happen, we would have been married. But well, yeah, 100%, David. Um, well, I mean, and then there's Tommy's side. Well, Earl, I mean, she was from Alabama, okay? You know what they did down there in the 50s, see? Okay, that's why I tried to move there until Mitzi put the Comedy Store in Decatur, Alabama, okay? Uh, who knows, William? You never know. You never know. I mean, the first 3 years were good, and then the last 6 months not so good. Um, how is Pauly Shore's IRL? I don't know. I mean, I've never been on it, so no, I wasn't boning. I wasn't boning with the mask on. Um, so yeah, that's the story of love gone wrong during the pandemic. So, what are you going to do? Well, I think in this particular case, we probably both took each other for granted, and then things just spiraled and spiraled, and uh, yeah, my Aunt Ethel was a very dope person. I mean, she was someone. I know that is a true story. What's the deal here today? The deal here is we're just talking about anything. I don't know about that either, Zoom. Well, that's a little personal, Brian. Put it this way, I'm worth enough where I can do an hour-long stream for no dollars and have it not affect my bottom line. Uh, no one cheated in the relationship, to be honest with that I know of, but I don't know. I didn't cheat. So, you know, yes, I am very rich in knowledge. What, Jimmy, $5. You son of a bitch. Your positivity is admirable. I mean, you know, in terms of talking bad about exes and whatnot, it never helps the person because that shows you still care. And I just think, um, you know, I'm. I let my reputation speak for itself. I mean, all of our mutual friends still talk to me. Not one dropped me. So, there you go. Thank you very much for that, Jimmy. I appreciate the tip. Pay me to say something funny, monkey juice. Do what Jimmy just did, you cheap bastard. We got 5 more minutes in this stream. No, Vince Vaughn doesn't really do stand-up, so, um, you know, he's never stolen a gig from me. We don't talk about Dalia in here. I'm blind almost in my left eye. This eye I'm 20/20. Like I could read everything like this, but that would be a pretty weird looking stream. This is the equivalent of 12 cups of coffee. Or 1 cup of coffee, I mean. 1 cup of coffee. What up, homie? We're just about to end the stream, homie. You are late. Well, Jobu, you're Well, Behorn, that's not very nice to say. So, there, you got your one joke in. It bombed. So go back to your basement and pop those pimples, baby. I did have a Barbados mask during the pandemic. My friend John San Juan made me one. Yes, that 12 ounces of coffee. I'm mad stuck shitting on the toilet. And so here I am. Well, hit the subscribe button, baby. That'll make your booty hole feel better. All right, we got 3.5 more minutes, guys. What up, little David? Are you related to little Larry, my buddy? Maybe not. I don't know. Paula Smith in the house. We're just about to end the stream, Paula, so sorry you Sergio Valente. Jesus. No, I was more of a members only man. K Lily, $5. You know what that happens. Thank you very much, K Lily. I appreciate your tip. I am your bartender, Earl. I appreciate that very much. That's the super chat gun. I like to give you guys something. No, I did not put a roll of duct tape on my elliptical. I've got someone. You've stumbled upon the best stream on the internet, baby. So hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another one, because we're about 2 minutes away from hitting the end stream button. You give me a headache. Well, here's the great thing, Behorn. You can leave the stream anytime. I actually would prefer you do. There's 1,000 other streams. So get on it. Beat it. No problem. No problem. Yeah, I don't fuck around. Oh, okay, never mind then. See, I talk to the trolls for free. Most, like Kevin Brennan, won't talk to a troll unless he gives them the money, honey. Woo! Sorry about that. It's not carbonated. All right, we got 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. I should say excuse me, to be honest with you. That's very rude, but I've made $10 in the last 3 minutes, so I'm a little excited. I get a little copped up when I see the money, honey. I mean, Kevin, it is good. It's a root beer flavor, and it tastes just like root beer. Or as they say in Slapshot, none of that stinking root beer. Yes, Inappropriate Earl Podcasts. Hamilton. What are you, too cheap for the H? Trust me, you would know what Grinder's down, you bitch. Yeah, pay Earl Skakel, PayPal. You guys think you're going to troll me? I hit back. I love Kevin Brennan. I'll be on, rumors are that I will be on MLC tomorrow, but I don't hold my breath until Samantha says hello. All right, we got 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. So get your last minute questions in, super chats, whatever. 100%, Dr. Nova. Jeff Ross will never apologize to me. He's done nothing wrong. It's all me. I love your voice, good-looking guy. Well, thank you, Missy. Well, you don't have to subscribe, Holmes. I don't want anyone subscribing. I don't need one more subscriber in my life. I would like it, but I don't need it. It's important in life to want, not need. Now, I provided a quality stream tonight for 1 hour. I don't ask you guys much. I don't shill for money or beg like an electronic panhandler. Could I beat up Joe Rogan in a street fight? Absolutely not. Well, no, I didn't say unsubscribe either. Hello, but you know what? If you want to unsubscribe, beat it. You think that's going to affect my bottom line tomorrow morning when I wake up? No, I'm not doing any show like Kill Tony where I have to deal with people like William Montgomery and David Lucas. No, thank you. I'd rather make $10 doing an hour stream than deal with that nonsense. I don't know who Mario Bosco is, to be honest with you. So, what up, Tharuka? We're just about to end the stream. I've actually done 2 minutes over. I don't find William funny at all, to be frank. I think it's funny for about 5 minutes, and then you're like, okay. It's like Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy's funny for 5 minutes, to me anyway. And then it's like, and he reads. Like, you can't do 1 minute of comedy. At this point, you've been on Kill Tony for what? How long? And you still have to read your jokes? Like, that's embarrassing, man. No problem, Neb. Like, I don't understand these comics. You know, it's like when I used to roast battle and I would see my opponent with looking at jokes on their phone, or they brought up notebook paper. Like, you can't remember 3 jokes? What up? What up? What up? What do you do? I am a stand-up comic. Kind of like you at Hackamania Bomb. Well, you know what? You try going on last and following a guy who does 10 minutes of pedophile jokes. Let's see how you do, brother. But that's okay. Oh, I mean, you know, listen, I saw him the first time I went to Austin, and William apologized to me because he was very disrespectful to me in that first era of Kill Tony. And but you know, again, here's my thing. I'm honest. That was not a great set by me at Hackamania, but I had several high-level connoisseurs of the Dabbleverse reach out to me after and go, "You were the funniest one." Because I was actually doing jokes. I wasn't doing any fucking Dabbleverse stuff. So that's why I think this year they're not having stand-up. So I will not be at Hackamania 2. Because, good night, Casey. You know, it's they don't want stand-up. They want to hear like jokes about steel toe, and I have no interest in that. Do you think you're as funny as the great Ray DeVito? Well, I mean, who is? Who is? I mean, he's one of the greats. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We'll give you a little neon sign there. My Sting mask. So I think Hackamania this year is going to be more podcasts and stuff like that. So that's fine, you know. I mean, I did it just because I wanted to meet Melton and Ray and Pat Dixon and all those guys, and you know, it was okay. I mean, no, literal trash. We this is not to Kill Tony in here. We're not doing that. So who the fuck is a Zolly? I have no idea, brother. Could I start an underground roast battle? No, you know, I like, me and Moses get along, so I would never want to disrespect that show. An Earl necklace. Let's just say I've given a few female comics a crash course in the business. Boing! I mean, Roast Battle was at its best when it was underground, to be honest with you. That was my favorite era of the show, you know, and then Jeff brought in the celebrities and all that shit. It just wasn't the same. I mean, the TV show sucked, and I was on it. You know, the first, you know, Roast Battle is probably the only show that jumped the shark season 1. Like, But it's it kind of burnt out after only 3 seasons on American television. When you look at like Yo Mama, which is a similar show, went like 13, 14 seasons. Um, and then, what is it? Wild and Out, which is, some lineage to Roast Battle or vice versa. It's gone like 23 seasons. What up, Kip? What up? What up? Uh, well, people got me going. They started talking, and so I'll keep going if people are interesting. I don't want to do a 2-hour stream for $10, to be honest with you, but so we'll end just when I feel like the stream has reached its peak. I mean, I've known a lot of them. I've known Taylor Williamson. Um, who else? I think there's a comic on it this year that I knew. Um, yeah, it is the energy drink bonus time. I don't know. It's hacky humor. I don't think someone like me would do well on America's Got Talent because, like Howie Mandel or fucking Simon Cowell. I mean, when's the last artist they broke? Like popped off to me, I would go nuts on that show. So you know, well, I don't know what you guys are talking about in the stream. Roast Battle premiere. I think it was premiered on a Sunday night or something. So, but the first season, half the cast shouldn't have been on it because if you remember the first season of Roast Battle, you know, Sam Morrell was on it, Mark Norman was on it, and they're probably two of the best comics working today, but they're not roast comics. So I know, Kip, it really is. Um, and then you had Miss Pat and Ralphie May, who are great comics, but they weren't roast comics. They're more shit talkers. And then you had Chris Cubis, who nice guy, but I haven't seen him in anything since Roast Battle. And then Christy Cielo, who is a friend of mine. She was literally given Jimmy Carr's an opponent like a week before the show started. So I called her, not knowing her, going, "Hey man, you're in it against the fucking champ. So here's what I would do." I gave her some advice, and she almost beat him, to be honest with you. Mrs. Pat is a very funny female comic. Well, I think Harlan is just way too quick for Harlan did what I used to do in Roast Battle. David Lucas is a bully, which is fine. That's what Roast Battle is. But he wasn't going to bully Harlan Williams. I mean, that was just a mismatch. That was like watching the Harlem Globetrotters against the Washington Generals. Like Harlan Williams has been doing comedy successfully for 30 years. You're not going to get the best of him. But, so going back to Roast Battle and like the season 1 cast, literally half the fucking cast shouldn't have been on the show, but they all, or most, had like Comedy Central specials coming out. So the theory is on YouTube, just look up Earl Skakel. You had all these people with comedy specials coming out, but they're bombing on Roast Battle. So who the hell's going to want to watch them? I think Sarah Tiano's a brilliant comic. So I think Roseanne was funny in her prime. I mean, there's a lot of funny female comics. There's a lot of unfunny male comics, to be honest with you. I mean, watch Kill Tony. Yeah, I mean, Joan Rivers was great. There's a comic out here named Lori Kilmartin. She's really funny. Who else is funny? I mean, there's a lot. Like, I'm trying to think. I mean, offhand. I mean, Whitney was funny, I think, when she first was hungry. I mean, it's something. Not every time, chill out. Peter Chicken Man Brennan coming in late, and like Mariano Rivera with a Jill Allen reference. Here's my, I'll do a free impression for the Chicken Man. This is Senator Clay Davis from The Wire when he sees the Chicken Man in the stream late. Shit. You talking about money laundering in West Baltimore? Shit. So I would love to be on Mathan's podcast. I reached out to him, but he never got back to me. Well, literal trash. I can't tell you you're wrong. I don't tell people who they think is funny. Laura Peak is very funny right now. She just was on, I think, The Tonight Show with Fallon. Can I donate you $42,000? Yes, you can. My PayPal is eskakel at AOL. If you are going to donate 42 grand, please send it friends and family so no fees are taken out. Hello. Yeah, Brett Butler was funny when she first came on to the the scene. I've never really bought into the women aren't funny thing. There's a lot of funny women, and there's a lot of unfunny men. I think unfunny women stand out because there's not as many women doing comedy as males. It's like black hockey players. Like, there's probably 20% in the NHL are African American. And yeah, do I amuse you? And that's probably about the ratio in comedy. It's probably at least 70% men in comedy and probably 30% women. So when you have an unfunny female comic, she stands out more. How about that one old hog that's a sideline reporter? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, that's my thoughts on female comics. You're not the first person to say that tonight. I've been told I sound like Phil Hartman. Well, I mean, Eddie Murphy just got too big. You don't. I mean, what was he, 23 when he made Beverly Hills Cop? And he became a superstar. You're not going to fucking hit open mics and practice jokes when you're making millions. You're the third person, Job. So nice you had to say it twice. Would you rather be the most funny person or the lead? I'd rather be the most funny person. Funniest joke you got to pay for that, baby. I just don't do free jokes here. This isn't a joke telethon. I mean, Sarah Silverman, I thought was really funny when she first came on the scene. And then, almost not quite like Eddie Murphy, but, the bigger she got, and, she just got lazy and, whatnot. Well, I mean, I audition constantly for voiceover stuff. So if you made $20 million, I don't think I'd ever quit stand-up because it's always been my first love. It's where I'm happiest the most. I mean, I love doing voiceover work because it's easy work for me. Because I can't really do a high-pitched voice, so I literally get paid to talk like I talk. So it's very natural for me. And on the Jellies, they called me One Take Jake because I just have a great memory. So a lot of the times I would just look down at the script, just memorize it, and look up and, look at Tyler in the eyes. So what up, Chris Storm? We're just about to end the stream. Yeah, Janine Garofalo, I think when she first started was very funny. I mean, there's tons of funny female comics, but like I said, there's a lot of unfunny female comics. There's a ton of unfunny male comics. And now you've got funny trans comics and you've got unfunny trans comics. So there's different segments of the sexual universe that Maria Bamford's great. you know, I mean, I thought Amy Schumer was funny when she first popped, because it was kind of appealing to me to not see a necessarily classically attractive woman, talk about her dating problems. She was like a little on the chubby side and whatnot. But then, to me, it kind of became one note. So, do you know Gary Shandling at all? I never met him, but I'm a fan. I love that because he kind of had a dark side to him. Yeah, I missed Kennison. I mean, I miss Robert Schimmel. He was one of my favorites. Oh, Peter Chicken Man, you might have just lost me on that one. Well, no, that's cool, Magic. I'm not begging for money on here, but like, I can't, if I start doing jokes for free, then everyone tell a joke. Uh, we don't talk about Ray DeVito in here. This is a Dabbleverse, free stream. My first boss at Family Fitness Center in Beverly Hills was Dina Martin, his daughter. So um, I never met Dean Martin, but I did meet Dina Martin. Yes, this is a dabble-free zone unless, all Dabbleverse questions are $50 and up. And I know that no one's going to pay $50 for that. So it ensures that we will not be doing any talking about Steel Toe or April or Gino or Chad or Kevin, whatever. She kind of looked like him, to be honest with you. She was very short. Why do you only have 5 people in my life? Reels. You just got to do it consistently. I mean, I had the same numbers myself, but then I just, I made a decision. I said, I'm going to outwork every streamer out there. I'm not going to do 5-6 hour streams, but, like Melton and John from Win by Two, Kevin will do streams of that length at times. I mean, we're at almost 80 minutes and, I'm fading, brother. I'm fading. Um, so tell me about it. Eleanor is funny. Eleanor Kerrigan, yes, you got me back, Chicken Man. Um, oh yeah, absolutely. Don Rickles could not do his act today. I mean, I always turn people on to Don Rickles live at the Sands. I think it's called Hello Dummy. It's either live at the Sands or Hello Dummy. It's listed under different um, uh, listings on YouTube, and it's only like 39 minutes. You could tell they edited it. It probably was an hour, and they just cut it down to 38 minutes or something. It's so funny to me. So edgy. For 1968, like the things Rickles was saying was out of control. Who's the guy doing? You mean David Lucas? Earl ever play in Boston? I would love to at one point play the Wilbur Theater, but I don't think they would have me at the moment. Yeah, I mean Eleanor's awesome. Bill Burr, Bill Zoom. Yeah, I got the Bills. You look like a fridge packed full of protein. I don't know if you're complimenting me or that's an insult. Uh, I will shout out to my mods, Kip Smith, William Zune, and Gina Bobina. I did like Dirty Work, the movie. Thoughts on Sinbad? I did a cancer benefit with him. He was all right, nice guy. Kind of hacky, but like, when he was big, hacky was in. And that's not a shot at him. It's just, he's did like the type of humor. The difference between black people and white people, they be crazy. That was big back in the 80s. So I love Tyler, the Creator, because his checks don't bounce, baby. No, but he took the aspects from Patrice after he died. Yeah, but he's not doing it very good. Hello, Dominic in the house. I've been no, I haven't. I've had some run-ins with the Murdoch family. Uh, so yeah, Sinbad was definitely ahead of the MC Hammer thing. I was never at P Diddy's parties, but I have been to 2 Playboy Mansion parties. Thank you very much, Hugh Hefner. I met Roseanne once. I was doing a short film for her production company. I was told to be there at 7 a.m. I got there at 6:59 because I'm a Virgo and very anal with stuff like that. Hate being late. And she absolutely, she opened the door at 7 a.m. and I went to shake her hand and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't shake hands." And I thought, this is my shot to make her laugh. So I'm like, "Wait a minute, you won't shake my hand, but you'll let Tom Arnold eat your pussy?" And she shook my hand. Boing! I like a rigatoni, a Stugats. Who the hell are you, Two Rock? Justin, Rupert Murdoch, David Murdoch, Justin Murdoch, the son. I was, Tom Arnold, get out of town. How did you have run-ins with the Murdoch family? They were my family lawyers. I went to their parties at the Bel Air pad. Wait, you don't like blonde female comics from Philly that perform at the store? Wait, who are you talking about? Yeah, Google Earl Skakel, bitch, and report back to me. Now, the first 3 stories are Michael Skakel. We won't get into that. Boing! A lot of people ask me about his alibi, that he was jacking off in a tree. I'm like, what do you think? I was in the next branch over? Boing! Oh, see, I'm giving you some jokes, some quick jokes. Quickies. Any off the tape stories about Ultimate Warrior? No, Roddy liked the Ultimate Warrior. So I don't know if I'd say they were A-list stars, to be honest with you, Brian. I'm not going to lie to you. Joe Rogan, a couple others, but Rob Schneider, Do you know the Canadian comedian that sounds like an East Coast server? I don't. No, I'm not talking about the South Carolina Murdochs. Well, I don't know about that, Cold Sea, but who knows? Who knows? He stole jokes, but he was a great comic. Sophie, no spamming in here. I'll put my attack dogs on you. Please, no spamming, Miss House. And Gina Bobina is in the house. I did not see Gina Bobina. We got all 3 mods in the stream. Have you ever used AI to perfect your jokes? I have not, Corey Wells, and I will not. Pauly Shore now owns. I don't know about that, Josh. Pauly's pretty funny to me. Hello. Yeah, you trolls, you picked the wrong stream, baby. We got the mod. It's a rare occasion. Profile pic looks like, Turok. I'm the furthest thing from a wannabe. So watch it. We got the mod squad, the only 3 mods. Now, a lot of people are like, Earl, why do you need 3 mods on a stream that gets about 50 people? Well, you know what? I like to overprotect myself because you guys are out of control in this chat. But you know what? I deal with everyone. I think in the history of the Earlverse stream, we've only banned 1 person who was doing inward towers. We don't do that in here. I've only met him once because I know his daughter Camilla. He was nice to me. It was just, hey, what's up, dude? Big fan, which I wasn't. I can't really name too much about Monty Python. I'm just trying to get some female fans in here, baby cakes. Now, I won't say where that picture was taken. That might involve talking about someone who I can't talk about. I don't know what the Hollister necklace is. We don't talk about the gay stuff in here. No, she's very pretty. She's actually a model. I'm sure if you look up Camilla Cleese, I wish I could tell you about the P. Diddy parties, but I was not involved, to be honest with you. So I'm afraid that would be a very short conversation. Um, but, I can tell you about the Playboy Mansion parties on the next stream. They're too long of a story to get into at this moment. Actually, I met Judd Nelson the other night at a tattoo shop. PJ parties were in the bathroom at the Comedy Store. Him and Blue Iris were locked in embrace. We're going to do another 4 minutes, guys. We're going to hit the hour and 30 minute mark. 90 minutes. I don't know. I mean, I don't I don't talk about Brian Callen in this stream. I'd rather talk about William Montgomery. Well, I used to live next to James Caan in Bel Air back in the 70s. He lived on Stone Canyon. I lived on Roca Place. I did not vote for Kamala Klis. Well, I hope you voted for Kamala to get into the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm a Roger Moore guy. Thank you very much. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe button, you tax cheats. We got 3 more minutes on the button, Slick. Now, I know I said about 30 minutes ago I'm ending the stream. 3 more minutes. I'm ending the stream because I hit the goal of $10. Which doing the clown? Doink the clown, the first one. Yeah, it's Blue Iris. Whoo, boy. I went to see Blue Iris, I think the last day she was alive, and the nurse was like, who are these people coming in to see her? I'm like, you don't want to know who either of them are. The people coming to see her or who she is. Trust me on that one. So Playboy parties will be told on the next stream. They're too long to just gloss over at the tail end of a stream. I did too, Casey, but the momentum kept coming, ending your stream due to stones. No, I'm tired, to be honest with you. So I'm ending the stream because I want to end my stream. There's 1,000 other streams out there you could pick right up on when I say goodnight, you guys. Yes, Blue Iris from the Howard Stern Show was basically a Comedy Store whack packer. So thank you to my mods, Kip Smith, Gina Babina, and William Zoom. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. It was an interesting group who was going in and out of Blue Iris's hospital room. It literally looked like a line at either a DMV or a deportation center. Yes, sweet chin music, the like button, hit the subscribe button. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to help a struggling YouTube streamer. I'm going after Mr. Beast. What does the sign say? It says my name, Earl. So I'm going to talk for the next 45 seconds. No Earl face. You just get the Earl sign. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take it. No, I'm good with Gina. I don't concern myself with Rob Saul or any of those other people. All I do and all I care about is if people are good to me. Beso mi culo, Royce. Just kidding. No, I can't get subtitles. I miss Daddy. I don't miss Diddy. Well, what the next 45 seconds has in store for you is me hitting the X.